Welcome to this embodied undulation flow, where we will create fluidity in our spine through explorative, playful movements. You don't need anything else but yourself, your mat, and a childlike curiosity for this flow. If you want to get access to more exclusive content just like this, I invite you to join our beautiful online community on Unfold today. My loves, we will be starting this class today sitting on our heels. And right away, go ahead and close your eyes. Taking this moment to arrive on your mat, to bring your awareness down into your body. Letting your breath flow very easily, very naturally through you. I invite you here to find an ujjayi breath, so finding a slight constriction in the back of your throat. And then begin to slowly prolong your breath, taking deeper inhales and exhales. And as you do that, see if you can maybe find just a slight spinal movement forward and back, connected to your breath. Starting with a very subtle, small movement of the spine. Staying with your ujjayi breath as you let your breath become deeper. As you also deepen the movement of your spine as it moves in waves forward and back. Pulling your elbows back as you arch and inhale, sliding your palms forward, rounding out the back as you exhale. See if you can bring your head into the movement as well. Slowly finding your way into the most intense expression of the seated cat-cow. Staying here for 2 more cycles of breath, really feeling into the movement of your spine, into the beautiful undulation as you breathe. And then begin to slide your palms forward, opening your knees wide, finding a child's pose, placing your forehead on the mat. Sliding your left arm down, pressing into your left hand as you twist open towards the left side. And then changing sides, sliding the right arm down, pressing into your right hand, twisting towards your right. Deep, beautiful, nourishing breaths. Coming back into child's pose, letting your belly be heavy. Then sliding your hands underneath your shoulders, making little tents with your fingers. Inhale, undulate the spine up. Exhale, wave the chest down. Inhale, round the back as you come up. Exhale, arch, move towards the mat. Close your eyes and find your own rhythm, your own unique expression. Becoming so aware of the movement of your spine, from your sacrum all the way up, feeling the entire length of your spine moving. And maybe the next time you inhale, you lift your hands off the mat, pulling your elbows back, lifting your chest even more. Exhale, waving it back down. Again, lifting your chest up, opening the heart forward. Exhale, wave it down. Again, finding your own rhythm, your own unique way to move here. This will look different for everyone. I just want you to bring awareness to the movement of your spine as you breathe. And then sliding your hands forward on your mat. Inhaling, coming up into an all-fours position. And then as you exhale, finding an arch of the back, gently sliding the hips back, not all the way down. Inhale, rounding your back, coming forward. Leaning over your hands. Exhale, arch, head comes up last as you gently shift back. Again, tuning into the fluidity of your spine here. Connecting your movement with the entire length of your inhales and exhales. And then coming back to a neutral all fours. On your next inhale, reaching your left arm towards the sky, twisting to the left. Exhale, reach your left hand through underneath you all the way over to the right. Inhale, lifting your left arm. Exhale, reach to the right as far as you can without dropping your left shoulder down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, open back up. From here, begin to extend your left leg, coming into your supported side plank. See if you can ground the entire left sole of your foot so that you have more of a buoyancy here to move. And then find some intuitive, maybe wave-like motions with your upper body, with your spine. Maybe circling your left arm. Find any intuitive movements that call you. And then coming back into an all-fours position. Let's do the other side. Take an in-breath and reach your right arm towards the sky, twisting to the right. And then reach the right hand to the left side. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach to the left as far as you can without dropping your left shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach to the left as far as you can. Inhale, open. This time stay here and begin to extend your right leg, coming into your supported side plank. Again, grounding the entire right sole of your foot and finding wave-like motions with your spine, maybe even spirals, circles, whatever calls you, just explore here. Listen to the cues your body is sending you. And on your next exhale, moving back into an all-fours position. Take some wiggles before you tuck your toes and then shifting your hips back and up, landing in your downward facing dog. And right away, I invite you to find some movement here too, maybe walking on the spot, maybe gently lifting your left hip, your right hip. And then see if you can find some circles here. But instead of letting the circles come from your hip, like maybe they usually do, let the circles come from your spine. Moving your spine to the left, up to the right, and back down. These movements can be very subtle, so don't even worry about it if your spine doesn't feel as fluid today. And then changing the directions of the circle of your spine. Again, this can be very subtle. I just want you to feel into the movement of your spine. Now on your next inhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, lift your heels, and let this movement transport you forward into a plank. Head comes up last. From here, gently bend the knees, shift the hips back and up as you slide back into your downward facing dog. We're going to do that a couple of times, tucking your chin, lifting the heels, letting this movement transport you forward. And then gently bending your knees, tucking your tailbone back, landing in your downward facing dog. Let's do that again. You are creating an ocean wave with your body, moving as slow and as mindful as you can. Landing in your downward facing dog. Now begin to shift both of your heels over to the right. And I invite you to really ground the entire sole of your left foot, getting light on the left fingertips and maybe even beginning to lift the left arm up, coming into a side plank. Your right arm is not stacked here. And then maybe you want to play with lifting your right leg off the mat. Maybe you even want to play with lifting your left leg off the mat. Just finding a playful exploration here in this side plank. It doesn't need to look like anything. Keep your legs slightly bent and your right shoulder unstacked so that you have more of a buoyancy here to move. And then maybe if your left leg is raised, see if you can come back into a three-legged dog with your left leg raised, and then bending the left leg, stacking your hips, opening here. Just taking a deep, full breath. And on your exhale, landing back in your downward facing dog. Let's shift both of our heels over to the left side. Getting light on the right fingertips and maybe lifting the right hand, the right arm off the mat, coming into our side plank. The left shoulder is unstacked. Maybe you want to play with lifting the left leg off the mat. Maybe you also want to play with lifting the right leg off the mat. Just explore here, find some movement in your spine. And then maybe lifting your right leg again in your side plank. And then shifting back into a three-legged dog with your right leg extended. Bend the leg, open the hip. Take a deep, full breath here. Yes, beautiful. And from here, begin to step your right foot forward in between your hands. Grounding your left knee down. And here again, we're going to stay for a couple of breaths. So I invite you to just find some movement. Maybe you want to sway the hips from left to right. Maybe you want to walk forward and back. Maybe you want to create some circles. Just exploring here, doing whatever feels good in your body, pausing wherever it is needed. And if you have moved, come back into your low lunge, begin to tuck your left toes. Ground the left heel as if you were to do a warrior two, and then begin to walk both of your hands all the way over to the left and maybe off your mat. Find a length in your spine as you inhale and look forward and up, Exhale, wave the spine towards the mat. Bend your arms. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend them, wave it down. Again, finding our beautiful spine undulations here as we breathe. You can bend your right knee a little bit deeper every time you wave the chest down to help you. And then let your arms be heavy. Slowly come up with a round back. Landing in your warrior two. But we are not going to do a static warrior two here. I want this warrior two to be a little bit fluid. So see if you can find some fluidity, some buoyancy in your right leg, some movement in your shoulders. Again, maybe circling your spine, maybe waving your arms, shifting your weight forward and back. Having some fun here. Inviting playfulness and exploration. Now begin to straighten both of your legs and bring your feet parallel. Reach your arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, come forward, bending over your legs, wide-legged forward fold, grabbing hold of your ankles. And then placing your fingertips on the mat, making two little tents. And just waving your spine to the left and to the right. Maybe forward and back. Maybe you want to also try and do a figure 8 with your head, with your spine here as you move. Just exploring all the different waves, all the different movements that your spine can do in this posture. And then maybe finding stillness here for a moment. Pressing your chest closer to your thighs, you can also find a little bend in both of your legs. Gifting yourself one last deep, full breath. And then letting your arms be heavy as you slowly round your back and come all the way up to standing. Turn your left toes to the left. And find your warrior two on your other side. And again, we want to find fluidity here. So find some hip rolls, spinal rolls, shoulder rolls. Letting your arms flow freely, maybe bouncing in and out of your left knee. Inviting fluidity, inviting the element of water. And then begin to lower both of your hands down to the right side of your left foot and walk them forward and out to the left as much as you can. Inhale, straighten the spine, look forward. Exhale, waving the chest down as you bend your arms. Inhale, straighten your arms, look forward. Exhale, bend, wave it down. Every time you wave the chest down, you can find a little bit of a deeper bend in your left knee to make it easier. And then this time, begin to walk to the back of your mat, lowering your right knee down. And again, we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths, just inviting whatever movement you feel like doing in the slow lunge. Maybe shifting from side to side, maybe shifting forward and back, maybe doing something completely different. There are lots of different variations to be found here, so just explore. And then from here, begin to tuck your right toes. Walk your hands to the right and then all the way to the front of your mat. Again, press into your hands, step back into your plank, and then lower down knees, chest, chin. On your next inhale, wave forward into a cobra. Exhale, lower the chest down. Tuck your toes, come back into a downward facing dog. Let's repeat our ocean waves. Tuck your chin, lift the heels, let this movement wash you forward. Head comes up last. Exhale, bending the knees, tucking your tailbone back, shifting into your down dog. We are doing 2 more of these, and I invite you to move as slow and as intentional as you can, prolonging your breath even more. We are landing back in our downward facing dog. And then begin to slowly find little steps to the top of your mat. Staying in your forward fold, just gently shifting from left to right. Bending strongly into your knees. On your next inhale, lift the chest, pull the elbows back, look up. Exhale, wave the chest down, keep your legs bent. Inhale, move up. Head comes up last. Exhale, move down. Inhale, lift the chest, pulling the elbows back, finding heart opening. Exhale, waving the chest down. Last time, make it count. Be so conscious and aware of your movements. And then landing back in your forward fold. Begin to bend your legs and then sitting back on your mat. Bring your heels together, open your knees wide, finding your butterfly. I invite you to find your Ujjayi breath here. Bring your hands to your ankles. On an inhale, lift the spine up, find length. Exhale, waving the chest forward. Again, coming up, breathing in, staying with your Ujjayi breath. Exhale slowly as you move down. Last time, in your own time. And then whenever you make your way down, see how you want to stay here. Maybe you want to place your forearms on the mat. Maybe you just want to slightly lean over your legs. Do whatever feels good and right in your body. Letting the Ujjayi breath, so the constriction in the back of your throat, help you to prolong your breath, help you to relax your body and your muscles so that you can go deeper. Take your last deep, full breath here. And then as you begin your next inhale, you can slowly lift the chest. Keep your legs as they are, but begin to lower your upper body all the way down until you lay in your back in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can open your palms or you can place them both intuitively on your body. When you have found your position, you can close your eyes if you feel safe. You can release the Ujjayi breath and just coming back to the natural, soft rhythm of your breath without changing anything about it. Taking these next moments to fully integrate. So tune once more into your spine and into all the beautiful movements, into the fluidity that we created. And maybe you can feel right now how There's a little bit more ease when you breathe. Relax into that ease. Begin to slowly deepen your breath without moving anything yet. And then when you're ready, finding the outsides of your thighs, bringing your knees together, hugging your knees into your chest at that moment, and just maybe swaying gently from side to side. Slowly from here, finding your way back up into a cross-legged position so that we can end our beautiful practice together. On your next breath, begin to reach both of your arms long over your head. Exhale, let your palms come together in front of your heart. Again, deep full breath in, reach up. Exhale, palms in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Bowing down to your beautiful self for this practice. Thank you for being here with me, my loves. Namaste.